Hello and welcome to another exciting and inspirational edition of the Helping Hand TV show. As you know, the Helping Hand will focus on the abilities of persons with disability. H4P is 10 years old. We are bringing dignity to disability.
H4P, here for perfection. You have made changes to people's lives that you are perhaps not aware of. Every Saturday when I watch this show, I feel more heard. I feel more visible. I feel like somebody is speaking my mind. The show has brought enough evidence that these are awesome people who are doing great things. They are helping their families, institutions, churches, nations.
Remember that disability is not inability. This is a season of love, so make sure you show love to a person with disability. And I want to wish everybody in the disability community a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show. It's a Christmas edition, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy Blessed New Year. Well, on the Helping Hand TV show, we throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Well, H4P this year has been 10 years old, and God has been so good. I'll go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll talk more about this episode. Merry Christmas. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on the air for persons with disability. And today, I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels. DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels. DV Cleaners Body Lotions. DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos. DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners. DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents. DV Cleaners Hand Wash. DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners. DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners. DV Cleaners Cake Soaps. And now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Hello and welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. It's a special Christmas edition. Again, a Merry Christmas to all of you and a happy, blessed New Year. H4P has been doing this advocacy for persons with disability for the past 10 years. To God be the glory, great things he has done. Let me walk you through some of the things H4P does. H4P is a media advocacy organization, and we bring dignity to disability. We throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Let me introduce you to the Here for Perfection organization, H4P.
For a large part of society, when you have a disability, you must definitely live a life of mediocrity. H4P, through the Helping Hand TV show, proves that disability is not inability.
We say in the disability community that disability is not inability.
Yes.
And you have more than proven it.
I don't see at all. 79, I was the branch, but I helped in the inauguration of the Ghana Association of the Blind Eastern Regional Branch. As soon as I finished training college in 1979, I was elected.
The Helping Hand TV show, showcasing persons with disability who have overcome their limitation and have moved on to become successful in their chosen fields of endeavor.
We could have given up when we started young. And we nearly gave up. It took only God, who knew what He has put in me, to re-strengthen me, to move beyond all odds and limitations. So we needed to not look at the limitation, but look at what God wants to do with us. And in fact, that has brought us to this level.
Amazing.
The Helping Hand TV show, advocating for policies and structures for an all-inclusive society.
What would you want government to do about communication?
They have to recognize our sign language, the Ghanaian sign language, as an official language so that it becomes mandatory for public to use it.
The H4P organization proves that media is a powerful tool for shaping societal perceptions, hence the Helping Hand TV show. The Helping Hand TV show is a TV program in Ghana that is fully dedicated to issues on disability and has become the voice of the disabled community on air. The Helping Hand TV show promotes the dignity of persons with disability.
Baby, be more day, or baby, the day. Awana, maybe my Twitter there, mentally. Men with a will be called, no will be called. No,
Other people back.
Yes,
No more power.
yes, no more.
That is a one more go inside go.
Yes,
What's not one thing?
yes, our one or between a call, me by to Peter Menda, no more petty. Into Peter will be and one go.
The Helping Hand TV show, creating a platform for persons with disability to be heard and including them in national development.
Persons with albinism are one human first before their condition, and they are part of the disability in a vulnerable community. That one alone is what we want. Why do I say so? Let us look at the definition of disability in even our Disability Act, the Act 715.
Okay.
It is limited. But if we take the UNCRPD, United Nations Convention on the rights of persons with disability, has made provision for persons with disabilities and persons with albinism and all forms of disability to be included. That gives us a recognition.
Okay.
The Helping Hand TV show, using education and entertainment to raise the awareness that disability is indeed not inability. As you call to the CEO and the staff of H4P organization, H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much for staying with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I'll go for 60 seconds success with the bishop. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Focus, true grit. Keep going. Keep your eyes on the prize. No stopping, because winning is not an option. It's 60 second success with the bishop. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to 60 Second Success with the Bishop. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of taking risks, calculated risks. Life is a journey, my friend, a journey that is full of risks. And you have to decide to take calculated risks because it is those who have the audacity to face their fears and take risks who become successful. Life is not always smooth. Life oftentimes is a curved path of turbulence, and it demands a lot of diligence so that it can lead to a life of success. Successful people know that in the journey of life, there are times of rain and there are times of sunshine. It is ordinary people who rest because of the rains, but successful people work and they take risks because of the rains. Great success only comes to those who are bold enough to take great calculated risks. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. 2021 has been an interesting year on the Helping Hand TV show. Well, let me walk you through some of the highlights. Stay tuned. Let's look at health. There are a lot of challenges. I don't know if we can ever finish talking about it, but in your opinion, what are some of the things that are creating issues for us when it comes to health, hospitals, accessing healthcare for persons with disability?
A lot of them. A lot of them. And you'll be surprised to know that most of these issues are not even big things. They are very small decisions that can be made. But you see, until, there again, it comes to my first point, until we start seeing the issue of disability from the eyes of people who are living with it, you would always be drawing the wrong conclusion.
It will take a lot of things for granted.
Exactly. The other time, I was talking to somebody about, just imagine, you are a deaf person.
Okay.
You go to a hospital and you have menstrual cramps. You're a woman. In the absence of an interpreter, a sign language interpreter, let's just be creative. How are you going to tell your doctor you have menstrual cramps? Do this?
Do this.
Okay. And doing this can mean 150 things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be ulcer, it could be, you could even be pregnant, for God's sake. There are 1,000 things that this can mean. But I am sure that if the speaking person tells the doctor, I have menstrual cramps.
Yeah.
Diagnosis is on point.
Exactly.
Treatment is on point.
Yeah.
This person is likely to recover 10 times faster than the person who does this.
They will be misdiagnosed.
Most likely you'll be given something for
stomach ache,
appendicitis or something else. You get it. So it's all about seeing it through the eyes of the person who's going through it.
But Jonathan, what would you say to somebody who say that it would be extra cost getting somebody to come and sign at the hospital and all that extra cost?
I disagree. Take a quick survey of 100 people in the average hospital.
Okay.
Minimum 20% will be willing to learn sign language.
Yeah.
At no extra cost.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody wants to challenge that, bring that person, I will foot the bill. There are a lot of people who are willing to learn some of these things.
Exactly.
I can be an accountant in a hospital. I can be even the CEO. I can be a cleaner in the hospital. If you teach me, or if you require that somebody in the hospital should know sign language, I don't think it will take extra money. Government doesn't have to pay for that person to learn it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm an accountant and in the middle of my day, a patient comes to consulting room 2 who needs a sign language interpreter, how long will it take for me to leave my debit and credit for 10 minutes and help the doctor to diagnose this patient?
That's very insightful.
But the point is that
very insightful.
Who is managing that hospital?
Okay.
Has that manager made it a necessity that the hospital should have a sign language interpreter at post every day? I've gone to hospitals where I can't even go through the door. Yes.
Because they're small.
Yes, very narrow door. The standard door is 3 feet.
Okay.
The standard wooden frame is 3 feet. This is a size 18 chair.
Okay.
There's a size 20, there's a size 22.
Yeah, they are bigger.
So if size 18 cannot fit into the doorway to access healthcare,
there's a problem.
Somebody is asleep at the job.
Your story is amazing. The first time I heard your story, I was like, I need to meet this man.
Yeah.
This great man.
Amazing myself.
This amazing man. Do you even believe the story? Your story, what you've been through, do you believe it?
Sometimes I struggle to believe it that, for starters, my wife is here. Because how the whole thing started. I've had nurses and medical personnel tell me it is miraculous that your wife is here.
Yeah.
Well, and everything I'm saying is a narration that I received.
Okay,
Yes.
you were out of the country.
I was out of the country.
Okay.
So I'm told that she had gone for a normal antenatal in some government hospital.
Okay.
And having examined her, they realized that her BP was high, she has low HB, and her BP was quite too high.
Okay.
So the recommendation was made by the physician in charge that she needed to be kept for them to monitor the BP.
Okay, have a bed rest?
Yeah, have a bed rest for the BP to be monitored.
Okay.
I'm told this was on a Thursday morning.
Okay.
So they gave her a bed, and then this physician did his job and then left.
And the idea was so that the BP will come down?
Will come down.
Okay.
And she wasn't in labor.
Okay.
She wasn't in labor, so that is a point to establish.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I'm not too quite sure at this moment whether it was during the afternoon or during the day, and at some point in the day, I'm told a midwife came around, like going around the ward, checking the pregnant woman, and then picked her folder and noticed that she's, I might be using the wrong word, overdue, like, for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then said, but China, we were due about 2 weeks ago. So I think we need to induce labor. And now she knows. Now I know. She didn't think there was anything wrong with, that was her first child. And so now we know that it was a wrong choice for somebody who was having high BP at the time. Low.
So wrong.
Yes. And I'm told.
The high blood pressure.
Yes. She couldn't push. And I'm told that she tells me that she could see nurses watching TV and telling her teacher, in the night. And that's why a lady doctor, a lady medical personnel tells me it is just miraculous that my wife survived and the baby survived. And then afterwards, the baby was not crying, it was motionless. And then they brought the big term. I didn't understand it then, although I'm a scientist, I deal with plants. I know of hypoxia in plants, but they told me that my baby suffered asphyxiation, which means that oxygen to the brain was cut. Apparently, she got drowned in the mother's own fluid.
Because she couldn't push?
Yes, she couldn't push. She couldn't push. And it appears, the specialist in the UK tells me that might have happened for a long time because all the brain cells died.
All the
brain cells died. So my baby has no deformity physically. I brought a picture. At some point you will see beautiful eyes, but I can't see because there's no communication between. So she has ears, but can't hear.
When the picture I saw, the eyes were on.
Yeah, the eyes were on. I brought a picture.
But they're not receptive.
They're not receptive to anything. You can attempt to push her eyes, and then she would just lie down.
Can she hear?
No. None of the senses is responsive.
So neurologically,
everything. You can prick her with a needle. You can clap. You can nothing. She cannot control anything at all.
Let's talk about your story. You were not born disabled.
Yes, please.
How did it happen?
Oh, I was told I was almost 4 years.
4 years?
Yes, please. So I was playing with my friends and they pushed me down.
Wow.
So a stone entered my eyebrow. So there is a mark there.
Okay.
So I was rushed to the hospital and then I was given an injection. So after that, my mom says I couldn't walk again since then.
4 years old?
Yes, please.
Playing with your friends, you were pushed down?
Yes, please.
You had an injury, so you were taken to the hospital? Yes. It's unbelievable. So did you do something? Did your parents do something? Did you report it? What happened? Because the injection made you paralyzed.
Yes, please. I was a kid by then, but I was told they tried their possible best. And then at Confanoche, the doctors claim there is this vein that connects from our waist to our ankle. So that place has been affected.
Just because children at 4 years, you were pushed down?
Yes, please.
Your schooling, the difficulty, because I know it has been very difficult.
Very difficult. But I remember when I was enrolled in school, a school at Ekropon.
Okay.
I was the only disabled child there.
Really?
Yes, and then I was crawling at that time with my hand and then my knees on the floor. So the school wasn't cemented. It was sand all over. So anytime I closed from school, I would dirty myself.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because when it's break time, your friends will be going. You can't follow them as you wish to do. But God was very wonderful that at any point He sees me getting worried about moving with friends. He will bring someone to me to comfort me.
Wow.
So you see they will be going, but there will be 2 or 3 friends who will stay with me in the class, chat with me, play and do stuff. So
That would be so difficult, and it might affect your academics, but you were so brilliant all through school. How did you manage that?
Okay. I made up my mind to study. I made up my mind to study because when I don't study and then I don't succeed in exams or become a failure, people will think when you come to school, you don't sweep, you don't mop, you don't do anything. So why don't you learn? So this was the main reason why I was focusing on my books, because I didn't want people to tell me that it will seem I'm a lazy person. So with my books, I wasn't joking with it at all.
Amazing.
If not first, then I'll cry the whole day.
Wow.
Yes, I'll cry the whole day.
Your story is so incredible. Here you are managing a whole military camp in the house, 4 boys and your husband, and something unfortunate happened.
Yes.
Talk to me about it.
I had closed from work, and then I said I was going to prepare stew for the family that evening. I don't know, but I was so much,
It's okay. It's okay.
I was able then.
Okay.
There was nothing about me. I was okay. On lifting the pot from the stove, the handle of the pot broke. So with the hot contumely and everything, it poured on me. And slippery as contumely is, I slipped. Yeah, I slipped and then I fell somewhere. We just thought it was...
Were there other people in the family?
Yes,
that were
my
in the
husband
house?
was home then, but the kids were young that time. Within some few minutes, 5-10 minutes, my thigh began swelling. I didn't know there was, a fracture then. But I tried to get up and I felt that I could fall. So I told him we should go to the hospital. Immediately we rushed to police hospital.
Okay.
Getting an x-ray machine to work is another story.
At the police hospital?
Yes. All the x-rays that were done were not coming out. It was either, at a point, the x-ray machine went off.
Wow.
Whilst I was still lying there. We got the x-ray.
Finally?
Yes, finally. And then they told us that they don't do surgery, bone surgery there. There is no orthopedic hospital at police hospital. So they referred us to Ridge Hospital.
Okay.
So we went to Ridge. Getting a bed was another story. Eventually we got the bed, but it was almost in the morning.
Wow.
And even that, it was in the corridor. One of their corridors there, I had to lie with a dead body.
Really?
Yes, somebody was dead by my side. They said there was no bed, so I could just chalk around there. In the morning, I was told by a nurse that a doctor will come and attend to me. The doctor came around 11 a.m. that morning to say that there is a queue. In fact, a queue for the surgery.
But had they seen your condition?
I guess so, because they took history as usual.
Okay.
So I knew I was going to go into a surgery, and then I knew that some way, somehow, I have to spend some time in the hospital.
Was it not an emergency?
It was. That is what I thought. The doctor said I should either be in the queue or he has a private place, a hospital that he could do the surgery.
Okay, I get it. So either you are in the queue at Ridge or you go to his private hospital.
Yes.
My goodness. Which would be more expensive, I guess.
It was. It was just a small fracture.
Okay.
A small fracture that could have even been bandaged, and then I could, be fine within some time. But this doctor did the wrong surgery, let me put it that way. He put a long nail from my hip into the knee. And I don't know what happened. I was asleep then, but I guess the nail or the metal that he put went into my knee. So 3 days after the surgery, I couldn't sit because the metal was longer than my hip. The metal has gone into my knee and then it has gotten into my hip bone. So I could not sit. So he tried asking me to sit on the third day. I could not. And he thought I was being difficult as usual.
Was it painful?
You can't even imagine.
Wow.
Excruciating pain. And they tried forcing me to sit. So on forcing me to sit, I guess I broke more bones. Some of the nurses I became friends with in the hospital, how they took out the nail, because it has been screwed into the bone and they were forcing it out. Everybody was trying to pull. Yes.
What?
Yes. So I was just dead on the table, on the bench there, and I guess they were all trying to take it out because it was not coming off. In fact, what I learned was that if there is a surgery on you by another doctor, you will have to get
a referral
from that doctor. I went to him, pleaded.
Don't tell me.
He didn't. He didn't. I went to him, pleaded, cried, told him I was in pain, I was dying. He should give me a referral to go see another doctor. He didn't.
And he wouldn't do it because it would expose the wrongs he did.
Yes, he didn't. I have not seen him since 2008. I've never set my eyes on him again.
Does that mean that the medical council, they don't have a disciplinary committee?
That I can't tell. That I can't tell. That I can't tell. And like I said, because we were focused on getting my health back rather than chasing him, my husband was not too much focused on getting to that side.
But he should at least release your folders so that the other doctors that would help.
I went there, cried on him. I told him I was dying. I had grown so lean because of the pain. Became so black. I could not even recognize myself again because of the pain and the sleepless night that I was going. And he would only give me antibiotics and painkillers. And I got to a point that antibiotics and the painkillers were not even helping.
Yeah. So you were bedridden?
Yes. Oh, for a long time. For 4 years. 2009, 2010, 11, 12, I was.
A Merry Christmas to all of you and a happy, blessed New Year. Well, we are going to cross over to Elom for a spot of music. We'll be right back. It's the Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
is the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of a dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is a brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we with all our hearts. We praise his holy name, for Christ is the Lord. The never praise we Noel, oh, night divine, Noel, oh, night divine, oh, holy night.
The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Joy to the world, peace on earth. This is a season of love, a season of joy, a season of giving. This is the Voice of Ability and for persons with disability, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a joyous, blessed New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
H4P is 10 years, hooray! That's great. 10 years is just past, but it takes hard work and resilience to sustain such a program. It takes a lot of resources and a lot of sacrifices, and so the whole team, I say Ayiko for the great work, and also the man behind the whole show, and Dr. Bishop Charles Hackman. Yes, I say congratulations. It's been great putting this whole program together and putting the team together to carry out this program. I say congratulations, and for the next 10 years to come, I look forward for more support for you, more programs, and to reach out to more people, not only persons with disabilities. Sometimes I look at the aged and I say they are more disabled than us. Because sometimes when you age, your health conditions increases, your financial burden increases, and most of them get depressed, get neglected. Even those who even have children, their children leave them, and it becomes really difficult. So I look forward for H4P doing more for society.
I wish H4P well. I think they've done a lot in 10 years. I pray that they obtain the funding, more support to be able to carry on with what they're doing, that they will grow from strength to strength, and that become even more visible to the outside, not just in Ghana, but become more visible in the region, maybe in the whole of Africa. So I wish them well.
H4P, celebrating 10 years of bringing dignity to disability. Hooray! It's H4P showtime.
Hey, Abengo. Hi, Lady Joy. Abengo, how could you? How could you?
How are you?
How could you do that? How could you?
Fantastic. Hi, Rabna.
Oh, hi, Abe. My in-law. You are welcome.
He's not welcome here. He's not welcome.
Hey. And why am I not welcome here? Lady Joy, what have I done?
Abe, I am so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. Hey. If anyone had told me this day would come, I wouldn't have believed it.
Lady Joy.
Hey. Lady Joy, what are you talking about? What have I done?
Oh, so you don't know.
What is it?
You don't even know what you have done. Oh my God, I have suffered.
Rabna.
Hey, Rabna, can you believe it? Abed does not know what he has done.
Lady Joy, exactly what have I done? Rabna, please, can you tell me exactly what is going on here? I put it to you. What exactly have I done to deserve such antipathy, hostility, and animosity from Lady Joy? I just can't fathom her misery.
Yesterday was Lady Joy's birthday. I put it to you.
But what date was yesterday?
Yesterday was the date you had never forgotten. Yesterday was the same day you had always celebrated and cherished all your life.
Lady Joy, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot.
Wow. Wow, Abe, for the first time, for the very first time in 27 years, Abe, you forgot my birthday. Hey, I wonder what...
Lady Joy, please. You know, I forgot. You see, okay, please. You see, I had to go and check out some things for the wedding, and I went with my sweetheart, and we had so much fun. You won't believe it. Hey, Mamiesi is just incredible. I believe she is an angel sent from heaven to make my life better. Oh, Mamiesi. You know, I just can't comprehend and apprehend the effect Mamiesi has on me. Oh, Lady Joy, I put it to you. How I wish you could decipher, grok, and intuit my thoughts in order to appreciate the vast array of feelings and emotions that comes with loving Mami Esi. When I'm with Mami Esi, I don't seem to see how time flies.
Really?
When I'm with Mami Esi, everything else just seems to vanish. My sweet Mami Esi. I love her so much.
Tell me about it. Hey. Hi, darling. So what time did you come and nobody told me?
Sweetheart. Wow. And you look so beautiful. Hey,
Thank you.
Do you know how gorgeous, beauteous, and aesthetic you look? Oh, baby girl, I put it to you. You look pulcry to the nose. Grandiose and Junesque. Rabna, you won't believe how much I love Mami Esi. Yes, you see, words cannot express the love I have for this beautiful angel who left heaven just for someone like Mua, Abednego Abebingo Jr.
I see.
You know, Rabna, I feel so blessed and so proud to be the proud owner of her beautiful heart. Mami Esi. Rabna, you see, I put it to you that Mami Esi is bombastically the paragon, the Eidolon, and the non-parallel of beauty and love. Before I met Mami Esi, I never knew what it was like to be able to look at someone in the face and smile for no reason.
Don't you think you should reserve this and tell Mami when you are alone with her?
You see, the kind of love I have for Mami Esi is not superficial nor ephemeral, but eternal. Yes, you see, it's not only what I feel for her, but more of what I don't feel for anyone else but Mami Esi. Mami.
I beg, because observers are worried.
Observers can go to
Purchase copies of the H4P Melodrama DVDs today. Contact H4P on +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338. All sales are for the promotion of our disability advocacy. So grab your copies now. It's H4P Showtime. It's 10 years of bringing dignity to disability. H4P Ajiko.
Thank you so much for staying with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, on this special Christmas edition. I want to say a very big thank you to my crew. What can I do without you, my amazing crew? Thank you for staying true to me and helping us with this work of advocacy. Thank you so much, everybody from the camera crew, the technical guys, the sound guys. I'm so grateful, my editing guys. Thank you so much for standing with me to do this job for God and for country. God richly bless you. And God bless the H4P organization and all those who contribute to the H4P organization, especially through our mobile money system. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fast Tea Chapel, my proud sponsors. Well, I'm going to come your way again next week, next year, for the next episode. Stay blessed, take care of yourself, and God richly bless you.